Hey everyone, hello and welcome to another weekly connection in the wonderful month of May. We're going to talk a lot about May this year because there's a lot going on. As you all know, we had an eclipse just a couple of days ago. But the main thing is, we talked about last time the opportunities of May. And let's get reminded. Here we go. We're going to get our cosmic cleanse, clear all the schmooze out, and our cosmic thrust oil. Rub your hands together, bring it into your energy field, and cup your hands together. Oh, that aligns you, heaven and earth, protects you at your solar plexus, and makes it so we transcend time and space. So, May, the wonderful month of May, as it is often called. There's reasons for that. And you know, in the middle of May, or at this full moon that we've just experienced, you have the Wesak Festival. And the Wesak Festival is celebrating the enlightenment of Buddha. Good. But, hang on, I'm reading notes. Never do that. But it's hot in here. We have to turn the air conditioning off when I do this. So I'm kind of like trying not to sweat because it's really like 92 degrees here. So this is this wonderful opportunity that we've been talking about. Because this year, not only did we have Wesak, or the celebration of the Buddha enlightenment, which is also supposed to be a doorway for us to attain enlightenment. And remember, enlightenment is reaching a level of consciousness where you attain Christ or cosmic consciousness. That's the beginning. See, people think that enlightenment has an endpoint, but it's actually, okay, that's the first stage of enlightenment. So what we as light seeds are looking for is that first stage of enlightenment. Because this is a never-ending and expanding process that we, even when we stop having lifetimes, well, you never really stop, but mostly stop. Even then, there's this need to expand and to grow because that's what the cosmos does. That's what it wants at this time. So even as a spirit form, you still periodically go to mortal realms to experience the low stuff, because what happens with that is that you walk your talk. You bring the flavoring to the soup, as we always say. You're the one, as a light seed, that gives those nuances of understanding and expansion to those that haven't had those experiences yet. So it's very important right now that we as light seeds are able to remain cool, calm, and collected. It's very important that we do not go back to 3D vibration. And man, we have been whacked with a lot of solar energy and solar flares and the Schumann frequencies. We've been really hit hard lately. And sometimes those things make you drowsy and wooey and cranky. There's been a lot more dizziness, kind of that feeling of instability, you know? There's been a lot more of that, and that's because the earth has been going through a lot, because the mother takes this energy right now that we are in today to really push all through the year. So this is a really important time. It starts at the spring equinox and kind of starts crescendoing here. This is where it just keeps expanding and getting fuller and fuller. And the idea is that at this time of year is to make it as full as possible so that we can get the most out of that opening. So there's a lot of things going on in the world. They're always going on in the world because you're still in a 3D world. When you're not in a 3D world, you will definitely know it. And you will know it because all this bickering and BS stops. At least where we're going, at least in 5D. 3D will experience a mass extinction. But that doesn't mean that, of course, everybody dies, and I don't see any problem with dying. I've died 3 times, and I can tell you, it's lovely. I don't know why I came back, because it was really good. You know, the energy, the feeling, what goes on there, it's fabulous. But that's not our job. That's not what we said we were going to do. We said we were going to take this opportunity to be in this very dense crystalline vibration to maximize the amount of our experiences and understandings and share that understanding with others. So we are in the process of attaining those first levels of enlightenment. And that's what this time and this eclipse was all about, ending the old and beginning the new. And that is certainly what we need to do, and we've been really pushed to do. Some of you may have had experiences of things happening to you in the last month or so that are really pushing you into making a change. You need to embrace the change. What do I always say, Pat? I said, I hate change, but I love adventure. You know, that's a dichotomy. But it's a true one, you know, because I love the adventure, but the change is scary. But we need to embrace the change. We really do. So, let me see what I said here. Yeah. So, this is from Lord Mahay today. So, he's saying that the opening of this energy and the May energy is for you to understand that you're co-creator. And there isn't a better time to manifest what you want to create and how you want to create it. And the only thing that you need to focus on to create a better, brighter world is love, right? Kindness, compassion. You know, I just say, I want to be happy, right? So give me everything that makes me happy. That's the goal, right? Because when I'm happy, I'm certainly going to be loving and kind and compassionate. So our job is to focus on that as much as we can and bring in that energy. So today when we do our meditation, I want to, going to lead it? Lord Katumi's going to lead it. Today I want to really focus on bringing that energy in from the mother, that she can give us all the juice we need to grow and expand in this time. Okay, you ready? Here we go. So I'm going to get my ascension oil. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Yeah. Get my ascension oil. Put a little dot on there. And it does not come out fast, but once you get it started, it goes. So, all right. So you're going to rub in a clockwise circle on your third eye. Do it with me. Good. Nice. And that is opening it up, because from your third eye, going inside into your brain is your pineal gland, which is where everything happens. And when we want to create happiness. That's what we're after. No more misery, no more sorrow. So now we're going to bring that light in from source, that golden, yummy light, and we're going to bring it down through our bodies. Good. Out our feet. We actually have 3 legs, right? One that comes out through the peritoneum. So bring your roots down into the earth, and let the mother hold on to you. And she's like, welcome, thank you, I'm so glad you're here. Breathe that in. I'm enjoying that ascension oil because I can feel it really move through me, bringing me deeper and deeper into that core of the mother. And I feel more and more attached to her as she brings it around and up our spine, back to source, so that now we can create this heaven and earth connection going round and round and round. I just sit there in that orbit for a moment, feeling the energy of the mother. And now allow that energy to come up and waterfall out the top of your head, connecting to all aspects of your aura, all levels. And we'll start with the well. And the well of the mother kind of takes you away sometimes. The well of the mother is that connection to who and what we are. That we are all one. And that we are all part of this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful creation. There is no separateness in the well. Only oneness with all creatures and things. We radiate that light out through there because this is where we're gathering up all that energy and that vibration, because you have to have this connection to be cosmic conscious. And then we bring it out to our root, where we feel that earthly connection. And it's not bad. We've learned a lot with 3D and with the error, which is why we have this dichotomy, this good and evil bit. We saturate it to transcend through the 3D DNA, moving into 5. And then into the 3rd. Let's go to Shakata Shusapara, which sits over here on your, below your spleen, above your belly button. And that brings away all conflict. You remove it. You know why? Because you have this love, and love is the true power. So we work any conflict that you're having, you remove it by working through this aura. And then the solar plexus, where now your power radiates that love. And the empathic shield, which sits on your liver. And the empathic shield allows you to understand others and not to judge, and have greater experience vicariously. Because when you're in a human body, you're gobbling up experience. It's good to do it vicariously. All right, and then up into the heart. And that heart is happy. And that heart is loving, kind, and compassionate. And that's what people see when they see you as a light seed. And up into your conscious intent, which sits on your thymus. And this, in conjunction with the well of the mother, allows us to start to create this loving space that we all crave. If you see someone telling you that they're for the good and they're for this and they're for that, but they're angry and screaming, I think you have to look and say, is that their ego talking? Because remember, bad men don't think they're bad. So an egotistical person doesn't know that they're coming from their ego. They may be genuine and sincere in trying to make change, but if you're coming from anger, you're not. You're not. You're from the ego. You're from 3D. And remember, we cannot change a problem from the vibration that it originated from. So if these problems originated from your ego can never solve them. What can? Love. That power and light. And we go into our throat where now we express that. We express love. We don't have anger. We don't have any put out fear or any of that. Because we know that we are co-creating a loving, kind world. And your third eye. The ascension oil is very subtle, but you can really feel it go in. He didn't want to make it very strong at this time on first round. We may improve it later on when people's nervous systems are ready for more. But just keep applying that every day because it's going right into that pineal. And that is where we remove any doubt that you have. You know your purpose and you love your purpose. And then up into your crown, where you wear it proudly. Say, yeah, I'm a doggone late seed. Yes, I am. And I'm doing a good job here. And then into your telepathic notch, which will activate as we get well of the mother, empathic shield, and conscious intent more activated. You wear it out 18 inches, remember, because we're light seeds. And then you let people wear it, but what's really important is it shields you and protects you from all the gobbledygook out there. And if you feel all that, then your shield's down, Scotty. Shield up. And you just wear it and wear it and wear it 24/7 until it gets very, very strong. And it's very hard for you to judge another. So be sure to like me and subscribe. And then you'll get more of these videos. And I will see you next week. I love you. Bye.